What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you JavaScript objects. And if we take a look here, we can see that we have a chart with the object being our car. And so over here we have our properties, which will be the name, the model, the weight, and the color of the car. And over here we have our different methods. So we have the start, drive, break, and stop method here. And what we're going to do is we're going to be creating something similar to this. And so I'm going to be teaching you how to write objects with multiple values instead of simple values. So let's say that we wanted to create our car and it had multiple values. So instead of us writing something like let car name equal to something, and then under it do let car color be red, and so on, we can just create one object or one variable with a lot of different values inside of it. And so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to start by writing let car. And so after our equal sign, instead of just writing the value here, what we're going to do is we're going to write curly braces, and at the end, we're going to put a semicolon. And so we're going to open our curly braces, and inside of here, we're going to write our values. And now the first value we're going to write is going to be the name of the company that is going to make our car. And the way we write values here is we're just going to write the name. So instead of writing let name, we're just going to write name, and then colon, and then we're going to write the value here. And that's going to be Bugatti. So Bugatti. And if we want to add more variables, what we do is we just add a comma at the end of our variable right here. And the second one is going to be the type. And then we can set this one to Sheeran, or if you pick something, a different brand or whatever, you can set this to whatever you want. So Sheeran, whoops, like this. Now let's add a bit more values. So let's add the color. You can capitalize this if you want to, but it's easier if you don't. You'll see why later. Color, we can just set this to black. But yeah, if you want to, you can add more properties, but I think that this will be good enough for now. And now that we've created our object, how do we use it? Well, what we do is we write the name of our object, and let's just actually log it. So log, and we're just going to write the name of our variable, so it's going to be car. And so let's actually take a look if it works. So you can see it says name, Bugatti, type, and so on. But what if we want to print out a specific value? Well, we can do that. So the way we do that is we write the name of our value or object, which is going to be car, and after we add a period. And as you can see here, we get three options, which is going to be the color, name, and type. And let's say they wanted to get the name. We just type name. And so what it's going to do is it's going to find our object, and it's going to look for the variable, which is going to be called name, and it's going to be Bugatti. So what we should see is we should see that it prints out Bugatti. There we go. And we can actually make this a sentence, or let's do car name plus space. And I'm just gonna actually copy this. So Bugatti, and then car dot type plus this, and then car dot color. And what I should print out is Bugatti Chiron black. And let's see if it works. There we go. So this is how we use our object here. And we can also add functions to it and different types of variables. And it actually works the same. So we can do something like years or year of production. And I'm just going to create a random one. So let's do 2014. And so what we do is we just add, we can do the same thing. So we can do, we can add this, and we could just do car.year, and it's going to be the same thing as you can see right here. So I'm going to show how to create a function inside of our object. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under our year, and then we're going to write the name of our function. So let's do start, and then we're going to write function. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to write, we can do return log, or we can just do console.log. what we're gonna do is we're gonna write Bugatti Chiron starting. So we're just gonna write the name plus, actually we just do this, plus type plus is starting. And so this should work, right? Now let's see if it does. So car dot start, and when we go here, then well we get this, right? And now if we add this, then you can see that we get an error. And it says that type is not defined at object dot start. And so the reason for that is because if we hover here, you can see that it doesn't work. And our name, it says that name is deprecated. And for this one, it just says any. And the way we fix that is we just add this period before of our variables or values. And now when we hover, you can see that it says that our car is going to be our this. So if you actually want to learn more about it, then you can read this real quick. But I'm not gonna go over it. But this basically just solves our problem. And so now when we go back, then you can see that our Bugatti Chiron is starting. What we can actually do is now starting, and we can create other functions. So we can do something like a stop function. So stop function this, and then we can just copy and paste it here. Whoops. And then we can do is now stopping, and then we can go here, just delete this, start, and then stop, not start again, stop, like this. And then when we go here, then you can see that it says our Bugatti Chiron is now starting, and Bugatti Chiron is now stopping. So this is how we add functions to our object here. If you want to change it, what you can do is, actually I'm going to just go back here. So we can just do this. And so the way we change it is we just get our car, and then we select our variable. So let's say that I want to change the color of our car. So we'll do period color, and we'll just set the equal to, let's say I want it to be, change it to red. Then let's actually log this here. So let's log our car dot color. Do the same thing after we change it. So if we go back, you can see that it's gonna start with black, and it's gonna change to red. And so that's how you change. And now just for practice, let's delete all of this, and let's create an object for a person. So we can just set this to const because we're not gonna change it. Person, and that's gonna be equal to this. And we're gonna have the name. The name, let's do age. Name, age, we can do ID maybe. So that's going to be a number. Let's just set this to 0 for now. And let's create a function. So we can do like an introduction function. So we can do introduction. That's going to be a function. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just log, not locals, just log. So we're going to do console.log. Let's actually return that. So return console.log, and then we can do something like hello. Hello, my name is plus this dot name. Hello, my name is this plus, and I am plus this dot name equal, no, sorry, plus years old. And so, we could actually just do something like this. So our name is going to be equal to, let's do Bob. Bob is going to be 18 years old, and his ID is going to be just different numbers. So we can do, hello, my name is Bob, and I'm this years old. My name is Bob. So we can do that. I am this much years old, and my ID is plus this dot ID. There we go. So what we can do is we can just log this out. So we can log our person. So person dot introduction. Whoops, introduction like this. Don't know what happened here. So let's just do that. So person dot introduction. And if we go here, you can see that it says, hello, my name is Bob. I am Bob. So that's an error. This has to be age. Let's go back again. So it says, hello, my name is Bob. I'm 18 years old. My ID is this. And so this is going to be for this video. If you guys have any questions, then leave a comment down below. Like to see if you like this, up the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next video.